Given the pre-election description of the Dutch votes being complicated and inflammatory, it is turning out far more straightforward. Supporters of the Prime Minister Mark Rutte celebrated into the night as his VVD party was returned with the largest number of votes. He will now have the first go at forming a coalition, and it probably won't be too difficult.
After Brexit, after the US elections, that people have said no to another country where the domino stone of the wrong side of populism would topple over.
It certainly appears Mark Rutte benefited from his handling of the diplomatic crisis with Turkey. Perceived by the public as calm and statesmanlike, he managed to portray Wilders as a bit like a Dutch Trump, tweeting furiously from his sofa without having to worry about the consequences. But past that, it appears that the Dutch public recognise what a crucial year this is for a European Union under attack from inside and outside, and they voted against the anti-European choice. Far from being the moment when the far right broke through in Europe, this result is a huge blow for Geert Wilders and, by extension, the French National Front's Marine Le Pen and the far-right AFD in Germany. Prime Minister Rutte can now work around Wilders completely and form a coalition freezing him out. And that's partly because of the startling rise of the Green Left Party under its young, charismatic leader Jesse Klaver. He told me he realised his platform of wealth redistribution and celebrating Dutch tolerance was proving a powerful antidote to the anger of the Wilders campaign.
They always start with Islam, immigrants, refugees, but within 3 minutes the conversation will turn, and they are talking about housing problems, they were talking about their income, they were talking about the problems they face for paying the healthcare bill. And when you ask them, okay, so these are your problems, and I see it, I think you're right. How does closing all the borders going to help you? It's not.
So a four-party coalition beckons across the centre-right to the progressive left, but there will be no far-right. In the end, a vast majority of Dutch voters use this election to reply to those hostile to the European Union, Putin, Erdogan, Trump, and deliver a message that said in terms that this was not the year they would be bullied into submission. Lawrence Lee, Al Jazeera, in The Hague.